Hey everyone, it's Astrofacer here with episode 23 of my Caveman to Cosmos Let's Play. Now, I have decided I'm going to focus on this right now. I just want this upgraded. Then I'm going to get something cool where we can do some cool building, and while we're doing some cool building, this will generate a bunch of diamonds really fast, and that'll just be awesome. And we're going to do heaps of building around here, maybe make our own little kind of village type thing, and really liven up this atmosphere. We've already got our big water mountain, our underwater dome, but we can do better. So let's try it out. Before we can do all that though, we're going to have to do some mining to improve this. And so I don't get lost, because we're going to go on a bit of exploration. I really want to spice up this series a bit. Like, people are saying they like it, and I'm just thinking, are you just lying to me just to make me feel good? Like, I don't know what it is about this series that people are liking right now. So to make sure my exploration doesn't go in the wrong direction and something bad doesn't happen, I'll just change this. I'll keep these items on me at all times. I don't need my bag there. Am I missing something? Ah, this bit. Oh, it's good to have there, yeah. I guess, okay, Kleinstar Schrei has heaps of energy. It's probably got like 350,000 EMC in it. So we're fine in that department. We don't really need coal, but anyway. Let's just make sure, yeah, we've got nothing here. Oh, we've got some iron there. I'll need that, good. Because what we're going to make, oh, and it's raining outside too, crud, is two things, a bed and a compass. The compass is so we can set our spawn point, and the bed is so we, no, the compass is so we can find our spawn point. Whoopsie. And the bed, let me just fix that up. The bed is so that we can set our spawn point, and the... Sorry, I'm getting so off track here. The bed is so that we can set our spawn point. The compass is so that we can find our home. And we're going to set our spawn point in our home. There we go. Sorry, when you're crafting... Yeah, I just can't multitask like that for some reason. Anyway, there we go. There's a compass. And now we're going to make a bed. And to make a bed, we need... Let me just put this here so I can find some wood. Okay, there is some... I'm going to need some wool too. So 1, 2, 3 wool. And I'll just need that. Oh, come on. Where is the wood? There we go. There's some wood. 1, 2, 3... Yep, that's all I need. So I can toss the rest of this. There we go. And now we can make the bed. And where am I going to put this bed? I have no idea. There we go, bed. So I'm going to put this bed... up in the attic. Why not? I was really not knowing where to put it, but this seems like a brilliant place. So we'll just put the bed right up there in the attic. Freaky place for a bed, but I can only sleep at night. I thought it was night. Is it only just becoming day? Or is that just rain or something? I don't know. Next time it's night, we'll go. We're not going to stand around waiting for nighttime to come. So we know where our other spawn point is. I'm just going to put my dark matter into my bag, and we've got to try and get 3 red matter by the end of, or 4, no 3 red matter by the end of this episode to fully upgrade this to it's not maximum potential, but best potential I want to do for this for now. So we've got heaps of torches. Let's just arrange this so everything is going to work out fine. I'll put all the torches at the very top. There we go. I'm not sure I really need an egg, so I'll just toss it. But yeah, let's go. We've got to find lots of diamonds. If we don't find lots of diamonds really fast, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Oh, that is freaky. Like, I land in the water, then I floated up, because I had my thing on space, because when it says you can walk on water, it does a trick. It doesn't really allow you to walk on water. It activates flying as soon as you touch water. So that's what that little trick is. Oh, I've already been there. And you know, I don't care if I get lost this time around, because I have got a compass. So I'll know exactly where to go. Anyway, I think I may as well talk about something different, because I'm sure you don't want to just listen to me talking about, oh, I've got to find diamonds, this whole time. Like, that would just be boring. Oh my. Okay, so I see some diamond up there, so that's a good start. So let me think about what I'm gonna say. How about a little bit about me and my real life? So I right now I'm a childcare worker. Yeah, it's a bit strange, like, I just think a childcare worker doing Let's Plays, and I'm a male childcare worker, so we don't usually, it's 3% of the childcare industry in Australia are childcare workers. I mean, males are childcare workers, 3% of males are childcare workers, and the rest is female, so 97% female. Now, where do I don't want to go into the details about exactly what centre I work at, because I don't like it's supposed to kind of be a bit more anonymous than that. I shouldn't just be going around telling everyone, because that's just, it's not anonymous enough for anyone. So I'm gonna be completely anonymous here. 1212. And I'll just tell you a bit about what it's like working in childcare. So, you have to do quite a lot of things. You start off, well, first of all, your experience will be very different based on what room you are and what centre you are. So what I'm saying here, like, this is just Australia, like, a random childcare centre in Australia, so don't take what I'm saying as like a full-on childcare manual or whatever you want. Like, I'm having a brief, like, general conversation with you. I'm going in no depth here. So there's all these different types of age groups. I'll give you an example of some age groups. There's nursery, which is like the really, really tiny babies, basically 0 months to a maximum of 18 months. Well, 0 to 2 years, actually. So 0 to 2 years old. Then above that, you've got tiny tots. Now, not all centres have tiny tots as an actual age group, but the one I work at does. So, tiny tots is children aged between 1.5 years old, so 18 months, to 2.5 years old. And as you know, that age group, if you know about children and like their development, around the time of 2, they call it the terrible 2s. So this time period, you've got so many tantrums and stuff. It is a terrible age group to work with if you can't stand tantrums. So yeah, the terrible 2s, you probably wouldn't want to work in that age group if you can't handle the tantrums. Other age groups, above that there's toddler. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, anyway, there's toddler. So toddler is 2 to 3 years old. They're pretty funny sometimes, the toddlers. Like, I'll give you an example. They are not allowed to, they love weapons, the boys mainly. They love, like, for example, if, like, I don't work in a toddler room, but I have to sometimes look after the toddler sometimes, and one of the things that you'll see is boys, they'll pick up anything they can and use it as a gun. And this is 2 to 3 year old boys. Like, using it as guns at that age. It is, what do they watch on TV? Seriously. Like, you see them seriously pick up a broom or something that isn't really supposed to be used as a gun. Like, not that they should be using guns in the first place, but they'll just pick up something like a broom, and they'll point it at their friends, and they'll go, and make gun sounds, and you're thinking like, wow, diamonds. You're not thinking, wow, diamonds, but I just came across diamonds. You're thinking like, oh my gosh, and you're not, and you've got to really discourage that when you see that. So if I see a toddler doing that, I'll be like, no guns at kindy, right? That's what I'd be saying. Anyway, what you're supposed to say, you should say, but this is a water pistol, you're shooting. No, you're not shooting. You're spraying water at your friends. How fun. So you've got to redirect what they're saying, because you definitely don't want them to be going and pretending they've got guns. It's just not on. Inappropriate behaviour. I don't want to sound like a parent or a mother to people maybe teenagers or younger children that might be watching this Let's Play, because that's kind of, oh my gosh, that would be kind of annoying in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't want to be lectured while I'm here. But anyway, those are the toddlers, and they do a lot more talking too. In Tiny Tots, it's more of single words type. An actual zombie underground. That's strange. Right, come over here. You're testing my patience, just like the children at the childcare. Nuts. Why is this not working? It worked. Where did he go? Oh, he got burned up in the lava. That's just what I wanted. It just wasn't working before. Okay. After that, you've got junior preschool, which is 2.5 to 4. Then you've got green and blue preschool. I don't know much about those children, so I can't say much. But basically, you're there a lot of the days, making sure the children are always doing activities, that you're supervising the activities that they're doing, and yeah, that you're just really observing their developmental process and stuff like that. So, but I can't say, like, for example, I'm not going to mention any names or any centres, because that's another thing about childcare and stuff like that. It must remain very confidential. So let's just say we had a child in preschool, so a 5-year-old, and his name was, and no, this is a random name I'm making up on the spot, it is not a real name. His name was Cody, and Cody didn't really do anything. He always, instead of doing the activities like pretending to be a doctor or maybe writing his name, like practicing drawing or doing stuff like that, he would always sit in front of the computer, but not even use the computer, just watch other children using the computer. That is not on in preschool. Absolutely no way. Basically, if you see a child doing that constantly, and this is a child, Cody, and no, this is not a real child, I'm just making this up on the spot, but that is not on. You've got to tell that child, no, like, you choose an activity to do, you can't just be sitting in front of the computer, you know? Anyway, I work in the Tiny Tots, in case you didn't guess, so yes, I am stuck with the terrible 2s, unfortunately. I'm moving up to junior preschool next year. And I probably shouldn't reveal so much, because you're probably going to try and... No, you won't be able to find out who I am. Oh, crap, I'm always shooting lava. So... There we go, that's... good. And in Australia, childcare is at a point where it's really crazy now. This is going to be maybe comedic. I'll try and make this a bit funny, because I'm just realizing this topic isn't actually that interesting to talk about. I was like, what should I talk about? I didn't know what to talk about, so I just thought, okay, I'll talk about my job a little bit, and then, okay, so discipline with children these days in Australia is very ineffective. I'll use that word. Like, I could use a word, like, the word I wanted to use was poor. Like, it just does not work. Like, literally, you have a child in a centre that... This is just an example, and I'll use the example as a tiny tot age, not using any names, to keep everything confidential. But let's just say we have a child that... And I'm just going to reveal what I think's wrong with childcare. We've got a child, and this is common in the age of 2, who absolutely will just scratch other children, push other children over, pull their hair, constantly, non-stop, terrible twos and tantrums, screaming, doesn't want to do anything, tells teachers to go away, like teachers being the childcare workers, and just is really aggressive, won't wear their hat, and children must wear their hat, and like, it is like, you've got to enforce that. Like, I spend at least 20% of my day walking around, constantly putting their hats on, and giving them thinking time, which, because you're not allowed to give them time out. Time out is illegal. Yeah, it works. I'm going to admit time out is great for your children, because it works. It makes them not want to do whatever they've done wrong. But it's illegal in Australia, at least for childcare. And instead you must do an alternative called thinking time, which means you've got to sit down with the child, telling them, yada yada yada, you shouldn't have done that, think about, oh, look, your friend's so sad now, that kind of thing. So that is an alternative to timeout, and I'm going to admit, it doesn't work well. It does not work well whatsoever. The child... An example, child got up from thinking time, had just taken a toy off another child and bitten them. So I said, okay, thinking time. Sat down, talked about it for a while. He gets up, 2 seconds later he pulls another child's hair, a girl, and pushes them to the ground just to get a toy off them. Like, that is just ridiculous. So, more thinking time. And yes, we get them to say sorry. Saying sorry doesn't work. Eventually, children, if sorry is not put in conjunction with other punishments, sorry loses its meaning. Sorry basically means, oh, you can do whatever you want, you can bash up another child, as long as you just say sorry. So, sorry is just your scapegoat from everything. It's like, it doesn't work if no other kind of punishment is used in conjunction with it. So let me try and get up to the funny stuff. When a parent comes to pick up their child, and let's say their child has spent the day bashing up other children, and this, I'm going to use tiny tots as an example, so 1.5 to 2.5 year olds, spent the day bashing other children, they've been really terrible, and you know what you say to the parent? They've been great today. They've been so good, and you pick out the only good things. Like, if they've done 2 good things in the day, yet the rest of the day the child's been terrible, you've got to lie to the parent and say, oh, your child has been fantastic, at lunchtime they said thank you, they managed to count to 10, they've said sorry a few times too. Like, you say all that, like, all the very little good stuff you can to the parent upon picking them up, and the parents think, oh great, like, my child is a terror at home, but you know what, at the centre they're fantastic. What do you do to get them so good? Like, wow. But it's a lie. Childcare workers, I can't call it lying. Well, when you're saying your child's been fantastic, I guess that is a lie, because the child has not been fantastic. But you are constantly lying-ish in front of the parents, hiding the truth of what their child is really like. So you're telling them the very small good things they did, but that's ridiculous. It's like, your child's just murdered another child. Oh, like, it just happens. You're in a not that a child would murder another child. Actually, that would be a case where you'd have to tell the parents. But... okay, your child has just been biting other children all day, telling them to go away, and it's been really terrible. Instead of saying that, you'd have to say, your child's been fantastic today. Like, you'll notice parents, that they pick up their child. The reason is because parents don't want to come to a centre and just think, oh, you know, like, I've just had a big day at work and now my child's like, it's more bad news. Just like a current affair on TV. You don't see tragic things on a current affair, because that's not what people want to see. People want to just, they've had a big day at work, let's just look at some things, like, oh, bananas are expensive today, you know, like, it's not a current affair, or if you've seen any programs like that, don't, or, oh, look, bargain prices here and here, it's amazing, you know. So, that is that. I can barely think of anything else to say now. Now let me talk to you about handling with the children. Like, in Tiny Tots, you've got to change your nappies 4 times per day. And that's 12 children you're changing. 12. And that is, but it's shared between 3 staff. So when you think about it, 12 times 4, why can't I do, it's about 48. So 48 nappies divided by 3 staff, but sometimes, in certain circumstances, that kind of breaks a bit and you have to do a bit more than that. Like, a child's just done a poo, and trust me, it is terrible to be cleaning other children's poo. It's pretty gross. But luckily you're equipped with gloves, and you have to change gloves between every nappy change. Yeah, and when you're serving food, now this rule has changed. It used to be, when you use food, or when you serve the children food, you've got to use tongs and wear gloves. Like, at once, like you're wearing a pair of gloves, which you're constantly changing to avoid cross-contamination, and you're wearing gloves, like, with tongs. Like, you only need 1 layer of protection, and everything is constantly disinfected. The beds, sheets are washed every day. Every day. Absolutely. Like, you'd think maybe if my child is there for a week, it would just, that child's thing would be washed at the end of every week, but no, every day. Like, it's become really hygienic, in Australia at least. Australia is a very well-developed country, and sometimes things are a little overboard when it comes to hygiene, to the point where people are actually getting sicker because hygiene is so good that people aren't exposed to germs and their immune systems are terrible. Oh boy, I feel like a real adult talking about all this now. I am an adult, I am 18, but not many people my age would talk about this kind of stuff, especially while doing a Let's Play. Like, oh, how strange. Anyway, when you're disciplining children, you can never use the word bad. You've been very bad. That is illegal. If you tell a child that they've been bad, that's illegal. You'll get fired. If you say that to a child, oh, you've been terrible, time to go to the naughty corner, illegal. You'll get fired. You're out the door instantly. If you tell a child that you're angry with them, oh my gosh, this makes me so angry, why do you punch the other child? Why don't you wear your hat? You'll be fired. If you... just keep on rattling on some ideas here. If you say... What could you say? To a child... What do I say? I'm not happy? Oh boy, yeah, you'll be fired. You're not allowed to say not happy. I'm not happy with this behaviour. Like, you know? So there's a lot of things. So what happens? The children just don't learn. They just get that, like, oh, and what do you use? What word do you use? You're allowed to use the word sad. This makes me very sad. Oh no, you've pulled Louie's hair. I'm sad. Louie's sad. You know, like, that is all you can use. You can only use the word sad. No matter if a child is being very violent or whatever. Oh, that makes them sad. Please say sorry. Have some thinking time. And then they'll just do it again and again and again. They don't learn. Children of today, it's a real worry. They're gonna grow up to be criminals. They are getting away with doing whatever they want. As long as they say sorry, it's fine. Boy, I shouldn't keep on going on about this, because I think this subject is gonna, it's a bit too repetitive for you guys now. I'm sure, like, and I'm sure childcare isn't really a most interesting subject unless you're thinking of becoming a childcare worker. But let me just tell you, childcare worker is not all about setting up activities for the children and being with them throughout those activities. That is not what a childcare worker does. Childcare worker has to do that while caring for the children. Like, you should see, it is like a bomb hit the place when the children have lunch. Some parents complain, oh, my child makes a mess once they've had their lunch. Try 12 children or 20 children in the same room, all at the table, all making a mess. It's a nightmare. Especially when they try and have a food fight. So, think about that before you start considering working in childcare, because it might not be what you want to do once you figure out a few other things about it. But apart from that, it's quite easy to get into. You just need, as of now, you don't need qualifications to have a very basic role. But if you want a more advanced role, like I'm working full-time and stuff, I've got a certificate 3. Like, this is Australia though, so I don't think it applies everywhere. But yeah, a certificate 3 is the lowest qualification you can get for a childcare worker. But it is a 6-month course in TAFE, so it is, or TAFE means college, so it's like a thing slightly below university. University is where you get the big things. You're going to need at least a certificate 3 by 2014. I'm going to change the subject, because I don't think this is a good subject. Let's talk about something like, if I was at a meeting or something, maybe I'd talk about this subject. I don't know why I'm rattling off along this subject. Maybe because I'm just raging at where childcare is going. So, let's do a different subject. A good subject would probably right now be, for a let's play about a game, I probably should be talking about games. So what games do well, what's my favourite genre of games? I really cannot say. Like, I like a lot of games, but games that I don't like are plain old shooting and that's it kind of games, where you go around with a gun shooting people. I don't like those games. It would have to have some kind of supernatural or interesting element to it for that to be a game I like or would want to play. So, what's an example of a kind of shooting game I like? Probably Crisis is okay. Like, it is just on the limits, because it's kind of got that whole alien thing, but it hasn't got enough of that in it. It seems like there's still a bit too much of you're just walking around shooting people. I love open world. Open world is fantastic. Like Minecraft is open world. Open world means the story isn't linear. You can go anywhere. Linear. I'm using words that I know, like, when I was younger I wouldn't know what they meant, so that's why I keep on explaining things. Linear basically means a straight line, a single story. So Minecraft is non-linear, because you can go wherever the heck you want to do with Minecraft, do whatever you want to do with Minecraft. It's not like Minecraft says, when you start the game, you must now build a workbench, now you must kill 20 zombies, and then go along this corridor, and pretend it was like a completely set out... what's a linear... A linear game would be... Half-Life, or the original, or Black Mesa, which is a remake of Half-Life. That is what you call linear. Like, Half-Life itself, I don't mind it, because it has got that whole supernatural kind of a science experiment's gone wrong, a portal to another world. It's got some kind of science fiction in it. So yeah, supernatural and science fiction are my type of things. I love that. And I'm finding a lot of diamonds, like crazy, 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 till I mine the top. No, I'm not gonna sing. That's the One Direction song. No, well, I modified the lyrics. Like, seriously, you can modify the lyrics of any song to make a parody, but it takes a long time of sitting down to make a good one, and also, it's a lot better if you've got auto-tune. Seriously, people who can't sing, like me, I can't sing. I'm admitting it on public YouTube. Even though there's not really a proper private YouTube. Well, there is. You can upload your own private videos. But yeah. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. Let's just... Okay, here we go. Fun challenge. Try, that was crazy till you see the sun. So, what's that song called? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Live While We're Young. That's it, a One Direction song. I'll try and quickly make up a parody now. Nah, I'm out. I can't think of anything. How is my... Yeah, my Client Star Dry is fine. I've gone silent. I'm like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've just gone really silent because I was like about to talk about something, then I was about to talk about another thing, then I got distracted. So I've just gone in all different directions, and I'm stuffed now because I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know where the diamond has gone now. I don't even know if I'm at the right diamond layer. Oh yeah, games I like. So, let's just keep on talking about that. I like Terraria. Well, Minecraft, I like Minecraft. I like Terraria. Although I'm pretty upset that Terraria's development stopped. I like... Oh, what other games are there to like? Two Red Matter, that is fantastic. So I won't have to be here for too much longer. And plus, that doesn't even include all this other stuff I'm getting. Like all the ores and stuff. So this is really... I'm having a good run. But I know I need a lot of red matter for what I'm about to make. Anyway, I just got distracted again, as you may have noticed. Another Cravine. So here's my next distraction. Actually, there's no diamonds. No diamonds and Cravines. Why am I going into a Cravine? Or Crevasse. Oh, I don't know what you call them anymore. Whoa! Ledge creepers. Freaky things they are. Games I like. I keep on forgetting that topic. Okay, so Terraria, Minecraft. I like Caveman to Cosmos, which is a mod for Civ 4. I like the whole starting off as a caveman, or Spore. That's I like Spore as well. I might do a Spore let's play, but I'm a bit over Spore right now, so I'm not really in the mood for that. I love mining genre games. Like, for example, if you've heard of Motherlode, which was the first of its genre as far as I know, Motherlode is a game where you start off on the surface of the Earth, of Mars, and you've got to mine down and try and make a living, get really, really rich and upgrade your machine so you can go deeper, and a bunch of upgrades, and it gets really cool because you get better and better minerals the further you go down. But as you go down further, you realise something just isn't right. Like, what is going on? It's kind of like Minecraft mining like that, but it's 2D. But it works, like, it works well in 2D, just trust me. In fact, it works better than if it was done in 3D. It wouldn't work in 3D, Motherlode. So... I've gone blank again. Anyway, you end up going down deeper until you find out... I don't want to give it away for people who might want to play that game, or if I do a let's play of it. I don't want to just give away the ending. But oh my gosh, sneaky goal! Goodness, it's long range time. Anyway, let me just say, it gets crazy down there. What you find underground, oh my goodness. is crazy. Oh, that is such a good ring. Let's just say it's better than Minecraft. You don't just get to the bottom and it's bedrock. It is something down there. Something pretty terrible down at the bottom of Mars. And your so-called employer, Mr. Natus, isn't quite who you originally thought he would be. He has a secret identity. Yeah, anyway, let's forget that. But my favourite ever mining game is Motherlode Unlimited. There's a Motherlode Unlimited 1, 2, and 3. Basically, Motherlode Unlimited started off as a kind of Motherlode 2, like the original. It's not made by the same developers. It's an indie game, but it doesn't have very good graphics, but it is massive. It's way bigger than the first Motherlode. And yeah, it had the same kind of premise. You dig down further, something seems wrong underground, yada yada yada, but it has a different ending and stuff like that. But anyway, then Motherlode 2 came out. Motherlode 2 got rid of the idea of you dig deeper and deeper, and it had the idea of you were exploring a planet's surface. And you can dig down a bit, yes, but you've got to keep on going right across the screen. So instead of digging down, you're going right, and you're seeing what's over right. So you're exploring the surface, but to explore the surface more, yeah, and you've got to keep on refilling your fuel at a base and stuff. You've got to upgrade your ship, and the further you go across, the more dangerous the planet gets. So this is Motherlode Unlimited 2, and you see storms and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, it is insane. I feel like I'm having bad luck around this level. Maybe it's time to just go up. And then, so Motherlode Unlimited 2 is good, but I think I prefer the digging down rather than the planet surface side of everything. And you see volcanoes and stuff like that. It is pretty cool. And you've got to dig under them and find new bases. And then find upgrades, like you get all the best upgrades, and you've got to find like underground upgrades of like super ships and stuff like that, or mining thingies. But yeah, it's a really cool game, but sadly it got lost, like absolutely. Okay, I'll tell you why it got lost. Alex 4, the developer of that game, wanted donations. He had a fan base of maybe about 100 people, which is not brilliant. Not brilliant. Like, to compare to Minecraft being 2 million now. 2 million people have bought Minecraft, I think. And me being one of them. No, I didn't pirate Minecraft. Like, I can actually play multiplayer. So, I don't believe piracy is right. Unless a game doesn't have a demo, and you want to test out what the game's going to be like. That is, and you shouldn't install it for more than 3 hours. If you like it after playing for 3 hours, go out, buy it. If you don't, forget the game, delete it. Give yourself a 3 hour. That's my say on piracy. So I'm against it. That's why when I do Let's Plays, I kind of limit. I'm not absolutely unlimited. I can do everything, but I can get games when I want to get them. So it's okay. So don't think I'm limited in that way by a pirate Let's Player who would just, oh, what should I play? Okay, I'm going to download illegally, you know? Like, I will download games for free if they are more than 15 years old. So right now it's 2012. If a game is 1997 or older and someone wants me to do a Let's Play of it, I won't go out and try and buy it. I will actually download it. That's the kind of person I am. I have that 15 limit rule. If it's more than 15 years old, I'll not buy it. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened with Motherlode Limited. So he wanted donations. Anyway, around... but no one gave donations. So he thought, okay, I don't need donations. I'm going to force people to pay to play. So he released, and let me make sure I'm going the right direction, I'll get my compass out. It's this way. So he released Motherload Unlimited 3, and it was multiplayer, a bit like Motherload, Super Motherload, where it's multiple people mining and stuff. But he said if you want to go any further than 2,500 meters underground, you're gonna have to pay. So that was the catch. Wow, I found home already. I just recognized this area and was like, nah, this is home. And then no one really ended up buying Motherload Unlimited 3 to go below 2,500 feet or whatever the limit was. And then it just died. And then he stopped logging onto the forum activity died. You know, it was really sad. It just vanished off the face of the earth. Oh, I didn't want to put my food there. Dang. But yeah, that's what happened to Motherload Unlimited. It's just a sad story, really. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is get all these ores out. Oh, look at all that. I'm gonna not use this iron to convert it. I'm gonna actually use this iron for what it should be used for, my floor, because I have not been using that. Oh, I mean, I've not been using iron for that purpose. And these black dark matter furnaces are good. Anyway, because the forum activity died, then the website was no longer maintained, so it vanished off the face of the earth. It's gone now. All the download links are all gone. It got deleted off the internet. Yet I managed to keep a bit of Motherload Unlimited, so it exists in history, but only from me. So if you want that game, I've got it. Like, I saved it. Saved it from the end of the world. Okay. Okay, good. 2 more dark matter. This is fantastic. We've got a lot. We really made a lot of progress this episode. But yeah, if you want it, you can ask me for it. But I want to do a let's play on it first before I start giving it out, you know? And I remember that I didn't make it. It's not my game. It's someone else made it. Anyway, let me just break all of these glowstones just so I can see what I have and haven't done. Oh, so that's actually red as well. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so I've got to upgrade what I just picked up, that and that. So, let's get upgrading. And that. So, I'm gonna need a bunch, a real bunch of glowstone. Just a little bit. Nah, just a lot actually. Sounded like Jamie Oliver there for some reason. But, there we go. 64 will do. Yeah. So I'm gonna, yeah, make what I need to make. I'm getting really distracted right now. So these two, oh, I need glass. I'm getting glass, and then that is it. And I've got to get obsidian too. Nuts. Okay. Time to get glass. So I'll just get my lava bucket, which I'll put there, and I'll get, oh, some obsidian would be good. And I'll just put that obsidian in there. I'll get a stairs, a block, and a gravel, and a gravel. No, I shouldn't. And a block, and a block, and a block, and a block. Thank goodness, I finally have my glass. Okay. So now let's get this all sorted. We are going to need to upgrade our 2 collectors they currently produce 12 EMC per second each. They're going to be producing 40 each. So that is a massive upgrade. So let me just put 2, so I've got to do it times 2 everything to make sure I get 2 of them. I've done something wrong. So let me just look at the wiki now to see what I did wrong. So an energy collector Mark 3. Oh, it's not glass that you put up there, it is red matter. So let me just get the red matter. And this is expensive, it's like more than 3 dark matter each. So don't think this is anything cheap. Ever. It ain't. Nuts. Now I gotta do that. It takes everything out of the crafting table and puts it in your bag. It is so annoying. And then you lose it. Ah. Hate that. Okay. Collector. Oh, my glowstone. Time to get more glowstone. This is one thing about this mod that can be a little bit annoying sometimes. There's my glowstone. I'm not losing it this time. Boy, it is expensive. Okay. 2 there. 2 there. And 2 there. So there's 2 collectors. And we'll upgrade this too. Before I do, I'm going to need my redstone, red matter for that. And red matter. Oh my gosh, it's just so... Imagine trying to buy, like, how much would that be in real dollars? Like, red matter would just be the most expensive thing on the planet. There we go, and that relay makes it so all my things get a plus 10 bonus each. So all my things get a plus 10 bonus rather than plus 3 bonus. So that helps out dramatically as well. Okay, so let me build this up again. I'm gonna need one here, and I'm gonna need the relay down there, and I'm gonna need another collector at the top. Oh, okay, this is a difficult one, I remember. Well, I'm gonna need to put some glowstone down first in that case. Let's put one there. There. Oh my goodness. Testing my patience. There we go. I don't like breaking glowstone because when you do that, you lose it. There we go. Okay, now I can put down that thing. And this one on top. I'm putting things on top. Oh my gosh. I couldn't be bothered. There we go. There we go. All sorted. And I don't plan to go on a mining trip for absolutely ages. Real long time. Now look at how fast that is. That is lightning fast. Oh, that looks like a diamond every 30 seconds. Like, seriously, that is fast. Anyway, so there's our diamond generator. Generating diamonds more than ever. I'm now gonna get some things I don't need and put it in the bag. Then I'm gonna make an actual item of interest for you. Like an interesting item that would be cool to use. Or maybe I would if I had the materials too. Oh. Actually, furnace. Oh, which I didn't put the stuff in. Gotta put the Mobius fuel in the furnace. Now, oh, but I was gonna mainly use that for the floor, wasn't I? Well, I'm flexible. Let's see what we can make here. So there is an item called the what is it? The Mercurial. Mercurial eye. I think that's how you say it. Mercurial eye. I'm not sure if you say it properly, but it's basically a tool that allows you to do crazy building. So, to make it, you need bricks, obsidian, 1 red matter, and a diamond. So let me... Ooh, did I ever get clay? Ever? Never? Oh my goodness. We're going on a clay exploration, a clay quest. Let's go. I just can't believe I've never gotten clay before. And we're gonna build something so crazy. I think that's clay. Oh, good, it is. Whoa, that scared me. Oh no, but it's gone into my bag. There goes that clay that I was gonna use. Oh my goodness, that is so... That is one thing about this mod that you've got to be careful about. Oh, because you can really lose your items if you're not careful. And now I'm gonna really have to go on a clay quest. So here we go, guys. Clay quest time. If I can find some clay. Maybe there might be some down here. Come on, where is this clay? Probably shouldn't be spinning my glowstone like this. Does it look good? It looks kinda cool, so I'll keep doing it until I can find clay. I forgot I don't have my water amulet thingy. That's right. And that's why I don't keep flying all the time. That's it. But yeah, I'm not seeing clay here, so... Oh, if only I had a watch of flying time right now, I'd time travel forward a bit to when it's daytime. Where is this freaking clay? I can't find it. This is a joke. What is that? I've been in there before, whatever that is. So there's a torch in there. But where is this clay? Oh, I had some back right near home. I cannot believe that. Whoa! Skeleton riding spider. That is too good to not shoot. But clay, where did it go? Oh, now I'm in a swamp. Where is this clay? Seriously? Maybe I'd have more luck on this little swampy island. Oh, dang, I couldn't land on the lily pad. Yeah. Now. Clay. Fantastic. I've just won lotto. But now I've got to get home. Oh my gosh, my hunger. Where's home? Where's home? Which way? This way? I think. Yeah, it would. Okay. This is the right way. Thank goodness. I almost got lost. So we're going to go home. Get our food all sorted out. And then go test out this cool building tool. Here we go. Jumping down. No, let's fly up really high. Now, jumping down. Ugh. Thank goodness there wasn't a bug that made me die there. Oh my goodness. What is this creeper city outside? Oh. Wait a sec. I said, you just wait until I get my dark matter. Ages ago in episode 2. So I got my dark matter sword now. I'm gonna test it out. Here we go. You just wait till I get my dark matter sword. Dead. Dead. Revenge on the creepers. Dead. And you too. Flying with the dark matter sword. Haha. So that's that. I just had to get my revenge, like I have a few times in this series. That's a lot of gold. It certainly is, isn't it? Let's turn that into some fuel for my thing that's vanished again. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that got to. Okay. Put that there, and that there. 176 EMC should do us fine. Now, let's get everything sorted out. What do we need to do? We need to add this clay. Now we're just going to mass produce it. Oh, not mass produce it, but I've got to put it in the furnace. No, up there. And I'll just use a single piece of coal. Oh, which I can use. Fantastic. Bricks. And I'm pretty sure... yeah, I'll duplicate those bricks. Okay, and get one more brick. Oh, right. I've got to actually have this in here to get more bricks. Where is it? This. I want some more bricks. There it is. And boom. Done. So, let's turn those bricks into actual brick blocks, and duplicate that more. One, I need actually 5 of them, so I'll put that there, and these here. So this is a pretty crazy item you're gonna see now for building, but I don't know 100% how to use it, so I'm gonna use it kinda and see if I can use it properly, but we'll see. It should be interesting. And boy, this diamond generator is awesome. We aren't gonna have to go mining ever again, because this is just awesome. We might even improve it even more, but there's not much more I can improve without kind of building another one of them. I could like build a bottom. Don't worry about it. Let's just see. So I need that, and a diamond. Yeah, I've got a diamond and red matter, so I'm gonna need that red matter. So if I can just put another diamond in. Okay, and another, and another, and another, and another. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, and I'm gonna need some food really badly too. Well, that ain't gonna equivalate to food. Nor is that, or gunpowder. An iron ingot. Oh, there's a raw pork. Ah, there we go. Cooked pork chop. I want my stack of 63. 4. My stack of 4. One day we won't have to eat, but it's too expensive to do that right now. Now, let's see. Redstone and 2 obsidian. That's the last thing I need. Okay, want something similar in value to obsidian. I'll put another iron bar in. There's obsidian, and I'll need another. There we go. And now I just fill that up, and we are ready to build it. So to build it, we need the red matter in the middle, Then make a little rocket kind of thing with the bricks. Then put the diamond at the bottom. And put the 2 obsidian on either side. And there we go. The Mercurial eye, I think you call it. So let me just see if I can figure out how to use it without reading anything. Here we go. So it makes a funny sound when you right click the ground. You can dig with it as usual. I'm gonna look at a tutorial. I don't know. So, the Mercurial eye is a building choice for alchemists. Placing a client powered by a client star turns raw EMC into your choice of block. Okay. So, to open its GUI, press C. Okay. There we go. Press C to open that. So you put in a client star. Where's my Oh, seriously, I've got a runaway client star. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here it is. C. There's my client star. Now, then you put a target. So let's just say my target was dirt, which isn't a really good target. But then, once you've done that, it's got a few modes, so, and it mass produces whatever you've put in. So let's just try and build, just to be a bit less risky, I'm going to do my first test on the other side of the mountain. So let's see what this does. Maybe I need to charge it up. If I press V, oh, look at that. Ah, I see. So it does a 3x3 shape, so, oh wait. Oh, it just extends outwards. But it won't extend unless you've got something to extend upon. Oh, so that is a quick way to build a wall. And then if I do this, wait a sec, I think it's got something to do with the direction you're facing. If I'm facing this way and I point there, ah, there we go, that's a quick way to build. Then if I turn again, that's pretty cool. And this is on the lowest charge, so you could imagine what it would be like on a higher charge level. There we go, and what if I wanted to close this off? Well, that's good for extending. Yes. But, what if I wanted to close the roof off? So, it's got 4 modes. So there's creation mode. This mode acts as if you were holding the target block, used for precision work. So be careful the eye does not care of your location when placing the block down. Extension mode, the wall you were building from existence. Oh, so it extends. Okay, so let's try that mode. If we press G, the mode is changed. So let's try this. Oh, it would just have to be that shape that I accidentally make. Okay, let's try this. If I click here, what has it done? It's just added a 3x3 on, and that's it. Nuts, and be careful, you can actually kill yourself by using this tool. There we go, so that's There's also pillar extension mode. So let's try this. This is dangerous. Okay, oh, this is transmutation mode. Where is pillar extension mode? Wait a sec. Okay, so let's see. Ah, so that actually pushes away from you. Oh, but you have to be touching a block. Wait a sec. So if I'm standing up here and I do this, whoa. Ah, so it extended this whole thing I was on. So if I do this, not doing anything. Oh, it just went outwards like that. Okay. This is a really confusing tool. What if you do this? Oh, that's good. Now that's pretty cool. Now this does... Whoa! Look at that! You could make a really cool bridge type thing with this. I wonder if you stand at the top of this mountain and do it like this, so it remains a kind of, yeah, bridge thing unless you press the full on G. So that could be cool to make some type of strange bridge. Right, and then there's the transmutation mode. Transmutation mode, which... whatever your target block is, it will transmute the blocks into it. Ah, so... it turns all this into dirt. What a nightmarish state. Anyway, if that is the case, let's see what happens here. If I got something else, such as... remember, it uses EMC to do these things, so don't think that you can just turn a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. If I set my target block literally as a piece... what? Please tell me it's got... yeah, it's got that block of iron. As a block of iron, let's see what happens. Ah, careful. C. Okay, let's see what happens. I put it right here. That is pretty cool, isn't it? You gotta admit, that is awesome. Whoa. Now that is pretty cool. That is... that, like, I'm really impressed with it, actually. How's my aim? Oh, and it is using up EMC, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, look at that. We've almost got a full-on... whatchamacallit? Floor. If I can just select the block underneath this... no, I don't think I can. That'll do. That will do us. We've done good. Next is a gold floor, but I don't think we're going to get to a gold floor anytime soon. And also we're going to replace this, so let me... I'm really worried about pressing anything in these other modes. Change the mode. G. Oh, wait a sec. G changes the mode. Extension, creation. Ah, not what I wanted to do. We'll get rid of all of this. But it worked. Problem solved. So, let's go into the bag. get rid of this stuff, and actually, yeah, it's gone. And we're gonna mess around in the next episode with all of this, because what did I do with all that iron? Oh, I could have used... You know what? All this iron isn't really needed anymore, so let's just put it into whatever it can be upgraded to. So, here we go. Wow, that's pretty cool. All our diamonds and stuff. It's just amazing that it's not too hard to get the stuff we struggled to get before anymore. It's like, it's become quite easy. Anyway, I think we'll keep our tools just like that for a little while. Don't need the glowstone anymore, so that can get chucked in there. Don't need... Oh yeah, that can go away. That can go away. But yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think, what do I usually have? I usually have torches, so that's what's probably missing there. So yeah, I might just put, yeah, the destruction catalyst there and just hope that I don't blow anything up. Okay, so I think I should end off that episode here. We achieved a lot, and let's just see how this is going. Look at that, another 20 diamonds just like that, which I'll now just put into my bag. In fact, one last thing we're going to do in this episode. We don't need this producing diamonds anymore. You know what we really need it to be producing? Dark matter. Here we go. So let's put some dark matter in. Now, dark matter unfortunately will take a lot longer, but what do we do with diamonds anyway? We turn it into dark matter. So we've now got a dark matter generator. And yes, it is a lot slower and it's not as fun to watch, but look at that. It's working. Anyway. Trying to think now what we should do. In the next episode, we're going to do a lot of building. With our special thing, I might make a few brick buildings rather than dirt ones. And then we're going to work on getting all the tools that we don't already have. So we're going to get the rings. Some ring examples are the Harvest Goddess Band, the Ring of Ignition, the Swift Wolf's Rendering Gale, the Zero Ring, the Ring of Arcania. Then there's stones, 4 stones like the Body Stone, Life Stone, Mind Stone, Soul Stone. Then there's all these hyperkinetic lens and stuff like that, and Watch of Flowing Time, Better Klein Stars, Alchemical Tome, Pedestal, some red matter armor and tools, followed by the best armor you can get, gem armor, and we'll upgrade our furnace tool, red matter furnace. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot to do left in this Let's Play. This Let's Play is nowhere near finished. But it's certainly on the fast path now, and it's past the mining stage, hopefully. Because this generator here is just going to generate the dark matter that we need now. And it'll be more about building and trying out items, rather than just continuous mining. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, this is Astral Phases signing out. Goodbye.